Before the operation can go ahead, Sam and Andy face one more hurdle.
Are you nervous?
No.
I'm always nervous going to hospitals.
Yeah?
You see, I don't get nervous going to hospitals.
There's an increasing number of live donations, but also a growing need to ensure donors are doing it for the right reasons, and in particular, that they're not being paid.
Yeah, this is the last hurdle. This is, after this one, we
Definitely the last meeting, because after this
we go ahead with everything after this one.
knife time.
The role of the independent assessor will involve interviewing the donor and the recipient both separately and together. And they will want to be sure that the donor in particular has fully understood all the risks involved in being a donor, that they've committed to do this completely of their own free will, they've not been under any pressure, there's no reward for doing this, and also that the donor understands that they can withdraw from the process at any time.
It was all right, actually. It's really basic questions like, are you being paid? Do you understand the risks that are involved? And I gave him my 1 in 3,000 chance of dying from an anaesthetic, which he was very impressed with. So Google does work. But he just needed to know that I was, completely aware of what was going on, and the fact that even though I'm doing this, Andy might not, survive, and I might not survive, but the kidney might not take either, and what happens then? So, and he said in his words, he can't see any reason why not, but it should be about 5 working days before we know, which is really good.
How did it go?
Really well. He said, do I know I might die? And I said, yes.
Great, that's cheering. I was in there half a minute.
Half a minute.
If that, yeah.
The Human Tissue Authority give the all clear. It's now down to the surgeon, Jamie Barwell, to decide if Sam is ready for the operation.
We do your weight first, and then we'll just check your blood pressure.
Okay.
And go from there. Okay.
There are risks with every operation, and particularly with donating a kidney. Now, Sam has got herself into a situation where she's in far better condition than when I first met her.
Do you want to just step forward a little bit more?
She's as near as damn it to the target weight which she's been aiming for all summer, and we're looking good to go with the operation as planned.
Okay, that's great, Sam. Thank you. Okay.
The day of the operation has finally arrived. To avoid any last-minute complications, Andy's been kept in hospital overnight.
Right, child. Right, here, give Mummy a kiss, because I'm going to go to hospital now.
See Granddad.
You can stay with Granddad. Look after him, yeah? And Nanny?
And I'll show the trains.
Oh, right, then, okay.
And
Yeah.
the butterflies.
I'll see you in a minute. You go and see Nanny. Right. I suppose that's it. We better go. I just want it over and done with. I'm not nervous about the actual operation. I'm nervous about waiting for an hour and a half before I have to go down to surgery. Right. I'm nervous about walking to surgery because ultimately you're walking towards a pair of double doors and you know what's behind that. Lots of sharp instruments. Mwah. Love you.
There we are.
See you later. But the actual surgery itself, I can't be in better hands.
Well, the operation on Sam this morning will take us anywhere between sort of 3 and 5 hours. Because of Sam's high BMI, she is still at higher risk from the anaesthetics, and really sort of every aspect of the procedure is more dangerous because of her high BMI. But at least it's at a reasonable risk, which it wouldn't have been had she not lost so much weight before the procedure.
Right, you'll be okay. Yeah.
Bit of relief tears, is it?
No, I'm nervous. I'm sick.
You won't be sick.
I don't care in a minute.
See you off, that's all right. Come on. It's all right, darling. I know. There's nothing to be scared of. All right? Okay? Good father. No, I'll be outside waiting for you when you come out, all right? Go on.
All right, you just go inside. You're here.
You okay? You feel right. Yeah, you do.
See you later.
Okay. Well done.
We'll see you later.
All right then. Love you. I'll read you a little bit out of this card that Sam's put in. She says, to Andy, if I could give you one thing in life, I would give you the ability to see yourself through my eyes. Only then would you realise how special you are. I think it goes back to me not letting her do it, me not wanting her to do it, and so to get that, it's just like making me see it from her point of view. And I can see it anyway, because if it was tables had turned, you know, I'd be the first one there to do it, so it's a very difficult situation.
Sam's done well to lose quite a lot of her weight, but there's still quite a little bit of fat which we're working our way through before we get to the actual muscles of the abdominal wall. And it sort of demonstrates, you know, even this bit is sort of slightly more tricky than it normally would be. Okay, we've got top lights off then, please. There's some jelly on my hand there, if you can. That's great, thanks. Right, now, I can already feel the kidney, which is in behind that fat there. Okay, there's a little glimpse of the bottom of a kidney in there, that blue shadow.
This is the worst bit. This is the bit I've been dreading. Was me sat here, wondering how Sam's getting on. This is the bit I've not been looking forward to. And like I say, until I know Sam's okay, then I can start settling down a bit. But this is the worst part.
That's the bottom of the kidney, and we're just now starting to separate the kidney from its attachments. That's it, good. Okay, light on over here, please. Okay. So this is the kidney here then. Okay, now that's cold stuff going through the kidney, and you can see it's changing colour, and now it's gone white, okay, because there's no blood in it at all, which is exactly what you want. And then hopefully it'll go back to being pink once it's got a blood supply, and then we'll know things are going well. Okay, you happy with this, Sarah? So I'll just run another sort of half of that.
Coming down here to theatre, I was just thinking, this is it now, let's go for it. No turning, certainly no turning back now. She'd kill me.
Yeah, no, that's gone very well. Sam seems to be perfectly stable, the kidney came out very nicely, and it looks like a good kidney. So just turn attention to Andrew now.
Are you all right, Andy?
Yes, thanks, Sarah.
Good. So everything's all gone absolutely fine.
You all right, is she?
It's gone on your side, with Sam, so...
Sam's okay, is she?
Yeah. So we'll get you sorted, get Sam woken up,
Okay.
and through to recovery, and then get going with your operation.
The human body keeps their kidneys up underneath the rib cage, right at the back, sort of like if you put your hand up around like you're holding your lumbar region like that, inside underneath, that's where the kidneys live. We don't need to go anywhere near Andy's native kidneys, his original kidneys today. What we'll be doing is placing the kidney in a much easier place for us to get to, which is down in his pelvis, just down here. He's already got a kidney in the right pelvis there, and we'll be putting his fourth kidney in the left pelvis down there. Okay, so time out of ice then, please. Grab that then. I want to try and get a blood supply into the kidney as soon as we can. Okay. Wait. Now grab. Okay, so that's the artery and the vein joined together now. Hopefully the kidney should, which it is, gradually go pink. Okay, for fusion time then, please, This is something you don't often see, but if you watch when I squeeze the pelvis, there's a big amount of urine being made already by this kidney. Okay, it's a bit blood-stained at the moment. So the kidney is working immediately. You get a small white swab in a minute. Okay. Perfectly pink, good pulse in his leg, good pulse in the transplant. And so all we have to do now is close up the muscle layers and cross our fingers that that's the last time we have to look at this kidney for quite a while.
Emotions are very, very difficult things to talk about. You're sat there waiting and waiting, and then when you hear that everything's gone okay, it's gone well, suddenly you realise that you've been tense like that for several hours, days, weeks, perhaps even months. The tension's been building up, and then at that moment it's just there. Yes. And it's just relief, crying for relief, for God's sake, you know. Goodness.
See you later.
2 days later, Sam and Andy are reunited.
How do you think Andy's going to be feeling?
If it's as rough as this, he'll be fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, I know he's been feeling okay because everyone keeps telling me he looks really good.
Ideal. There you go.
Hello.
Right, how you feeling?
Sick.
Oh dear. Neither am I. I'm feeling really poorly now.
Liar. Miss you.
I think it's a fantastic opportunity to be able to bring the couple back together, and it does pretty much, even now, 6.5 years into the job, still does bring a lump to your throat just seeing, that they both can see that they're okay.
The last 5 months have been the ultimate test of Sam and Andy's relationship.
I don't like running.
I'm not going to break it gently for you, Sam. You've got to lose 2 kilos a week. I suggest you start running.
Sick of running.
Sam's determination to save her husband has kept her going through blood, sweat and tears.
I've got to be the only person in the world looking forward to an operation. I'm not having my boobs done. I'm not having a tummy tuck or liposuction. Just, get rid of a kidney. But it's going to be great. I can't wait.
That's your target, Sam. Go on.
My life can go back to normal. Andy's life can go back to normal. And we, as a family, can go back to normal.
3 months after the transplant, they're putting their lives back together.
1, 2, 3. It's good, isn't it, seeing Andy running around with B? It's nice to see him playing, nice to see him back as his old self, He's gone from like 10% energy levels to 75, 80%. Pretty much overnight, you can't argue for that, can you? I mean,
they say it's going to be 6 months before I'm back on top, but every day I'm getting there. Which is really good because it means I can play with B a bit more now.
We couldn't really have asked for a better outcome. His kidney function is good, the transplant's working very well, he's stable, he's feeling a lot better. It's gone fantastically well.
Ready again?
this is the man I married. This is not the grumpy old git that I've been living with for the last 12, 18 months. And you can keep that in.
Well, I think that's all behind us now. And now we can look forward. And, I can watch B grow up. He said it's given us life again.
Yeah.
And a future.
Definitely. Big future. The way it should be.
Definitely.